The only person that is telling the truth here is Nyakassi Gassama. Among the three of you, the only one telling the truth here is Nyakassi Gassama. That is the issue. How many contracts have you given Nyakassi Gassama? To show the level of fraud that you are engaged in, Mr. Seedy Touray, let's go through it. How many contracts have you given Mr. Gassama? Do you recall?
I cannot recall.
But you have given him many contracts for drilling of bores.
Yes.
Good. But you knew Nyakassi had no company. Why would you be giving him contracts? He's a civil servant.
Yes.
So why were we giving him contracts with no company?
Because he was coming with authentic documents.
No, that's not true.
He was coming with documents which are authentic.
That's not true. There were no authentic documents because Sani and Sons there was not an authentic document because Sani and Sons were not represented.
But the documents were authentic.
No, for the purpose of awarding the contract, they were never represented. So the production of those documents would have been suspicious. You awarded Nyakassi Gassama a contract worth $395,000 in 2020. You recall this? For the substation in Farafenni, the current Nyakassi substation in Farafenni.
Yes.
See the borehole there.
Yes.
We need those vouchers. We don't have those vouchers. You have to write it down. We need those vouchers.
Mr. Touray, please be reminded to also note the copy of the check. I realize that you did not note that so that you will not forget.
It's not.
Now, what process was followed in awarding this contract? Do you know?
Pardon?
What process was followed in awarding this contract to Nyakassi?
I cannot remember, but I think that you collected quotations
From
different contractors.
who are the other contractors?
I cannot remember unless I look at the.
No, you have your co-conspirator here. Two of you will conspire to do fraudulent acts, to commit fraudulent acts. Now, Mr. Ked, how was Nyakassi Gassama awarded this contract? Do you recall?
Yes, I recall the one at Farafenni. That one, it was a single source.
Single source.
Yes.
It was single source to him.
Yes.
Now, thank you very much for your honesty. I mean, you are not like at least for once, not like your former boss. Now, why was it single source, Mr. Keita?
Well, I think when CEO informed me about it, that we should have a borehole there, and let me consult him.
Let you consult who?
Nyakassi.
Okay.
So because then we have the guest house, and the now water was not going up.
Yes.
The guest house don't have water.
Yes.
So he said, let's get him to. In fact, it is two: the one at Kerawan office and the one at Farafenni office.
Right.
So that let me invite him to provide us with.
Mr. Gassama, you can get your microphone down and tell you
to provide him with the boreholes.
Yes.
Then he was asked to provide the quotations.
Yes.
For those boreholes, and that was how it was allocated to him.
Okay. So it was single source to Nyakassi.
Yes.
On the instructions of the.
Yeah. He told me to engage him really.
On the instructions of the CEO.
Yes.
Good. Mr. Touray.
Yes.
You have heard that.
Yes.
Do you agree with that?
I cannot remember instructing him to.
We have to take you to the hospital. So that you could be. Of course. We have to help you. There may be medication for this.
Actually, he was consulted. That I agree.
It was what?
I consulted Keita.
Exactly. So why is it difficult to agree?
I consulted him anyway.
Yes. But why did you single source this to Nyakassi? Because Mr. Keita will not act unless you instruct him to do so. Mr. Keita, by virtue of his position, does not have powers to ban contractors unilaterally unless you approve of this. That is why for whatever he does, you must know. That's how it works. That's how the structure works. So why did you decide that it should be single source to Nyakassi Gassama?
Actually, we only give it to Nyakassi.
Why did you give it to Nyakassi Gassama? Why did you single source it?
Anyway, it was single source, it was given to him.
You know, I told you we should relegate you back to private school. That is not the question. We now establish the fact that it was single source. Now, why was it single source?
We thought that he was capable of doing it.
Of course, we all think he is capable of doing that. But he is the only one who is capable of doing that?
No.
So why was it single source? There must be other reasons. There are so many people who are qualified.
He have been working. We have seen his work that he has been doing.
Okay.
And we thought that because he had been doing good work.
Okay.
So we thought that we can give it to him for him.
He doesn't have a company. He subcontracts this.
Yes.
Have a company.
Yes.
He doesn't have a company. So the ones that are doing the work should have been contacted. Is that not the case?
Yes.
You knew this. Is that not the case?
Yes.
So what is the reason?
I thought that he was the best person who can do the work.
You were really appointed as a CEO?
Yes.
They appointed you.
Yes.
So many thousands of Gambians who probably would have been qualified.
Yes.
The local government service commission decided that you will be as chief executive officer. Really? Do you genuinely think you should have been a chief executive officer, Mr. Touray?
Yes.
You do not. You're not qualified. You're not competent.
Yes, you can tell me to be.
Yes, by virtue of your actions.
Yes.
You are not competent. You will agree with me.
No.
That anyone who is competent would not be acting the manner in which you are acting.
I am competent.
Now you are here. Now give us answers. If you are competent, give us answers that will show that you are competent for the job that you have been hired to do.
I know we gave it to him because of his track records.
What are the track records?
He was doing a good job.
What kind of good job?
We have been seeing him drilling boreholes.
Where?
Within the region there.
Where exactly? Give a one example.
The one he did at Darussalam.
Darussalam?
Yes.
When was that one?
Pardon?
When was that one? In 2021?
No.
When was Darussalam one?
It was 2018-19.
That was the first contract?
Yes.
That was the one you paid for $850,000?
Yes.
Yes, that was when you overpaid.
Anyway, I don't time it to be an overpayment.
So you don't have to time it to be an overpayment. Nyakassi had timed it as an overpayment. He had given us the facts. He said he is fasting. He will not lie.
That was the first borehole that we did.
Yes.
And he gave us the quotation.
Let's move to another one, Mr. Touray. You had also given Mr. Gassama a $475,000 contract in 2020 for Palodi village. Do you recall this?
Yes.
What was the process followed?
Yes.
Yes, it was not a process followed. What process did you follow?
I cannot remember.
I don't remember.
Yes, I cannot
Your
remember.
director will help you to remember. Mr. Keita, you are involved in this?
It's the same process, but this one actually the 3 quotations were collected.
By?
It's the same formality because Nyakassi, as Daslame one, he was asked to get us, who we feel that we can do it.
No, quotations should be collected.
Yes.
We know we have moved from the point that we're discussing that it should not have been done by you.
Yes.
Now you have to collect quotations. It should be collected from independent contractors, 3 independent minimum of 3 independent contractors.
Now,
so you can't ask one contractor to bring you 3 quotations. See, that one is just
no. I mean, the quotation that we got from that place was supposed to be 3.
Yes.
But I had
From Nyakassi.
one from Bridgejoy and one from internet. INET.
All brought by Nyakassi.
No.
Nyakassi brings
Bridgejoy, as I said, is a company, though he's his brother, but he is not directly responsible. That's the words I was learned to know.
So INET
is also a brother to him. That's what he told me.
Mr. Keita.
Yes.
Nyakassi brought these 2 quotations. We have dealt with this before.
Yeah. Actually, these are the 2 quotations we got.
From Nyakassi.
Yes, I can say Nyakassi because
from
normally
Nyakassi Gassama.
He is not handing over this thing directly. That's why I'm skeptical of saying Nyakassi.
Who does he hand over to?
Normally, when these quotations are brought, they are given to the secretariat for onward submission to the CEO's office.
So they give it to the CEO. Just say it that way.
Secretariat, the CEO.
They give it to the CEO.
No.
For onward submission to the CEO means it is destined to reach the CEO.
But it was not directly submitted to the CEO.
It does not have to be. In fact, it's going to be very surprising for things to be directly submitted to you by virtue of your position. That's almost impossible. You should have a secretary. That's why he said secretariat. So things that are submitted to you through the secretariat is submitted to you directly. Whereas your office, what language are you speaking? See, I told you you're not competent, Mr. Touray.
Yeah, you tell me to be.
Yes, that is why you have to agree when you have to agree. Now, Mr. Keita, please proceed. So it was submitted to Mr. Touray.
Yes, please.
Thank you very much. Hold the microphone, please.
To the CEO, yes.
Exactly. See, Mr. Keita is smarter than you, Mr. Touray. He understands that things that pass through your office are meant for you as CEO.
Yes.
He understands that. He should have been the CEO, not you. Now, Mr. Keita.
Yes.
And so, who makes the decision? Mr. Touray takes a decision.
Well, the final approval is the CEO, really.
Okay. Right. Now, Mr. Touray, as CEO, why did you single source this? Don't be angry with Mr. Keita. He's just telling the truth.
No, actually, I'm not angry with
The only person to tell the truth is you.
I'm not angry with him.
So you should be ashamed. You're dealing with 2 people, and they are both trying to aid the commission in arriving at the truth. You.
Council, those documents were just brought on my desk. I don't know who brought them there.
No, you don't have to know. If you follow process, you don't have to know.
I have my technicians on the ground.
Yes.
So automatically, if those documents were brought to the secretariat,
yes,
and they are brought to my office,
yes,
I also have to make some consultation.
In very unconventional way, that is not the process.
Because
procurement is not that. That is the issue. So you have monopoly over decisions because you want to perpetuate your fraudulent activity, Mr. Touray. Because you knew fully well the procurement process is not that. It's contrary to what you have adopted on the ground. And it's done by design. It's intentional. So now why did you single source this?
And anyway, I advised the director of plan to bring the quotations. And he was also there to advise me.
On what?
On the quotations which we have brought.
Yes.
And we look at them, then we decided to say,
you and who looked at the conditions? He's here, he'll answer for you.
Yes, he's here. I'm the approving officer, but I have to consult him.
Who did you consult? Who did you discuss as to who to appoint?
The director of planning.
You discussed with the director of planning that you should appoint Nyakassi?
Yes.
Mr. Keita, is that true?
Actually, when quotations are being tabled.
Yes.
On my own experience, normally you just go for the cheapest.
Yes.
So that is the situation.
So did you discuss that you should give it to Nyakassi Gassama? If you say yes, that is 2 of you.
No. I mean that is.
Did you discuss that you should award this to Nyakassi Gassama? I want to know who is involved.
I cannot remember.
No, you have to remember. Because if you do not remember, then we will put you there. So you are here. You have the opportunity.
Because
a crime has been committed, Mr. Keita. Are you involved?
Yeah. I cannot distance myself from the.
Did you take part in the decision making to Nyakassi Gassama?
To advise him also.
That's not my question. The two of you decided you have to award this to Nyakassi Gassama?
I have to advise myself.
That's not my question. Did the two of you discuss that you have to award this to Nyakassi Gassama? Is it a yes?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So now we move on to the issues. We need the documents for that, the procurement documents. You know what Mr. Gassama said, the two of you? Mr. Gassama said it's difficult to even do a good job because of the level of bribery you guys will solicit. Mr. Gassama, did you not say that earlier?
Yes.
Mr.
Gassama, kami po yaman.
I said that for the two of them, Mr. Gassama had said clearly that it is difficult to execute these jobs in the manner it is supposed to be done because of the nature of the solicitation of bribery from these people.
Akabe ita bilang ako kaya de ning pumu atetrin takatonya ako bayari itol mo flolu contractor ni pruka di modol la akolia bulu nyame bayari itol be sura menna dugo kamen soto je gowle soto no ni datra evadi la dol ako yemu soto be men fulaw
Ako.
ko imo flol be sirin sa bar keta arata ka tonya ko tonya ka kolia itol bulu pruka contract ko di modol la menna me ala ko wolnite mankli
No, let me repeat.
Very. Ako bata fango ya sen ko tege.
That Mr. Gassama,
Ako Gassama bisirinte.
when he testified earlier,
Ako kabirin ate diam tanu janjuna no.
Ite, Mr. Gassama himself.
Ako ite fango kabirin diam tanu janjuna.
That Mr. Gassama said to the commission.
Ako yemen foka commission do wala mko.
That it is difficult to do a very good job.
Ko ako lata de puyedo ko kendo.
Because of the monies they will be requested.
Ako bayre ni ajube kodo itulu kamen kaning ite fango.
Mr. Gassama, did you say that?
Ako fango fo yamba.
Yes.
Yes.
See, Mr. Keita, Mr. Touray, this is the evidence of Mr. Gassama. And this evidence is very clear because of the transfers that Mr. Gassama had to do it to your account.
The amount that was transferred there was not.
No, Mr. Touray, you see, if you want, say you were supposed to buy an aeroplane with this money. You have no evidence. All. You don't even have an evidence that you're supposed to buy a shack with this money. So let's forget about that. You have said that multiple times. You have no evidence whatsoever. The person that you had said you have given goods, said you did not give him any goods to sell. You're not even ashamed.
Yes, Nyakassi will say that.
Yes. So please, let's move on.
Yes, Nyakassi will say.
We have exhausted that part. Do you think he will admit to giving bribery, which is also an offense?
Actually, there was no bribery given.
No, you can't say that. That's not an issue. Now we need the documents for the $475,000. All the procurement documents.
Okay.
Write it down.
It has been noted.
How was it paid?
It was paid by check.
By check.
Yes.
Okay. Now another contract was given to Mr. Gassama, $666,700 in 2020 for doing of a bowl at council head office in Kerawan. You recall this, Mr. Gassama? You stated this in your statement.
Mr. Gassama, ako fanang contract dole dilan the 2020. Mental for $666,700. $66,700. Kwe fango la kalmo le even from Jafu amanga oja.
Amoni nyamu at Kerawan Kampoko.
Yes, that is correct. That is Kerawan Camp.
Were you paid in full?
Ako kodo ni yete jole ya amumele jolo. I was paid 3 installments.
Do you have the amount that you were paid in the manner by way of installment?
Ako fo nanga mo ikejo men na ihaklo ba ukarne ba ikajelle dila. O jori sabol ko ne ikajelle dila.
Okay, 600.
600
and 66 melara kan ma remember no.
And 66. But I cannot remember exactly what was I had on top of that.
Okay. Do you know the Mr. Touray? We need all the copies of the checks that were given to Mr. Gassama and the vouchers there.
Mr. Counsel, sorry.
Yes.
Mr. Gassama did not answer the question that you put to him with respect to how much installment he was paid.
Yes.
Can you ask the interpreter
Yes.
to reinterpret so that he can answer the question?
Thank you very much.
Anyway,
Mr. Bojang, can you please,
yes.
in light of the
Kadang na pada ako alaf tayo yes and di ba rini kung cancel yan ni comment na ya jable German na sa niya bagay. Ako ba rin fa ko ya fa ko kodo ni inate Diyos niya sa mga.
Just Nyasawan.
Yes, that is correct 3 times. Check. Ako sa ni government wo kodo be niya check so wala ke government na akita jabi kita jelle.
That's will came over.
600,000
Six there are more than member no million can find it.
and 66, but the balance I cannot remember exactly what it was.
From there they computer.
Is for him to tell you how much he was being paid in installment.
Bisa, katanya ni kami na haklo tu niya lang mo kasama betul. Ako, ojori kajelle dila. Ojori sapo kono jori nara ke jori kajelle di jori.
A men in all 40%, sorry, 60%, 40%, 10%.
The first installment was 60%, the second 40%, and the third one was 10%.
you have it with you? You have the documents in your back?
Ako kay tol be uli yela ba bago.
Payment for Kobian Harris.
I have the payment vouchers.
Okay, can we please see?
Ako first wali yan ulit.
Council, the percentages are too much. He's saying 60, 40, and 10. That's 110%.
Yes.
If we can just rectify that.
All right, thank you very much, Honorable Congressman. Thank you very much. Mr. Gassama, maybe the documents you are providing will help. It is notice that we have 110 going by what you've said.
Ako ni aju be askero ila kay tol kami pod na wolbe ko me mol ma ko ila pour ka gisenen. Ko bare di aju be ite afo nyame ni abe kayma atambita 100 abe kala 110%. Bare iko 60-40 wa 100 ni ko ta je ko to ni na ta te tangola. Ako be kala 110.
Mr. Gassama, but these are not vouchers.
Ako ni mo ke vouchers ulit.
This is just to show the 4 contracts that you are paid.
Ako ni may tan wala contract na no ni ano ko yo wala ne.
One awarded to Sunny Enterprise, the other awarded to INET Enterprise. They also have INET Enterprise
Ko do mu sana enterprise fula bi yewu be mu island enterprise.
and Bridgejoy.
Anim bridge
To yang go budget and Burban come for payment terms will be Mulu Yame. Koro Yame, will link it.
Yes, that is
Vouchers for mold.
that is correct. I don't have vouchers. They did not give vouchers to me. This is the way of the payment
Yes.
system. How the
Well,
payment
Kono
was
ka
paid.
joyi asinya
Yes.
Because this money was paid, as I said, 3 installments.
60, 30, and 10%.
Yes.
Across 60, 30, and 10%.
Yes.
So you
Yes.
apply to tender a document showing a table of the 4 contracts that were awarded to Mr. Gassama by Kerawan Area Council during the time of the second witness, the former CEO, Seedy Touray. The first is the contract to drill a borehole at Darussalam for $850,000, and the payment, the 3 different instrumental payments therein. And the second is Kerawan Area Council Office borehole, $666,750. The third is Kerawan Area Council for Revenue Office, $395,000. And the fourth is Paloni Village, $475,000 into evidence and exhibit.
A document indicating the borehole drill for Kerawan Area Council is hereby admitted in evidence, and this listed the 4 boreholes. One in the name of the project site is Darussalam, and the second one is Kerawan Area Council Office. The third is Kerawan Farafenya Office, and the 4 is Paludi Village. This document is admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is marked as LGC/KEAC/NG/002.
As the permission pleases. Now, Mr. Touray.
Yes.
Your first contract, you awarded to Sani and Sons, Mr. Gassama represented Sani and Sons. Correct?
Yes.
The second contract for the drill of a borehole Kerawan Area Council Office, $666,700. It was awarded to INET. Correct?
Yes.
Please, can you talk me to the microphone?
Yes.
And who represented INET?
It was Nyakassi.
The third contract was awarded to INET for $305,000, and Nyakassi represented INET.
Yes.
We have the fourth contract awarded to Bridgejoy Enterprise, and Nyakassi represented Bridgejoy Enterprise.
Yes. Yes.
I know I've had to say yes. I'm just surprised. But how is that possible?
Anyway, he was
Does that make sense to you?
actually he was representing them.
Does that make sense to you? Here's the question.
Yes, as far as the work is concerned, yes.
Yes. How does it make sense that he represents 3 different companies? Tell us. You are the CEO.
Yes.
How does it make sense? Say yes, 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 yes. How does it make sense?
He said he was representing them, and we have been seeing him doing a good job for us.
So anyone can just come and say they are representing a company. That's how it works.
Actually, when we see the documents which are brought, and he said that he's representing the company,
yes,
we just accept it to be.
And that's how it works.
To my thinking, yes.
You're thinking, Mr. Touray, let me not say what I have to say. Let me not say. I am sure you know what I want to say, but I will not say it. Mr. Keita, how is it possible Nyakassi is representing all these three companies? Is that normal?
For me, up to the time of this commission,
right?
INET belongs to Nyakassi. Up to the time of the commission, that's the time I knew that
Bridgejoy
belongs to his brother, and that I have the evidence.
It's simple. Nyakassi gave us the evidence. He does not have ownership of any of these companies, no shares. He has given us that evidence already.
Yeah.
Now, you know this. So why would you be allowing him to represent these companies when there are no evidence? You spoke to the brother, and the brother said Nyakassi is representing us?
No, INET.
No, that's not my question.
INET is his company. For me, up to the time.
I am not talking about INET. Sani and Sons, Bridgejoy. You spoke to the brother, Bridgejoy, who informed you that Nyakassi is representing me?
No, I didn't speak to any of them.
Okay. So you know it is not normal that Nyakassi will be representing at least one or two companies without any documentation.
Yes.
Okay. See, Mr. Touray, even your deputy knows it's not normal. Now let me give you another chance. Do you think that's normal?
Actually, looking at the work that he has been doing, that's what I'm
asking you. The work that he has done, he has not done any work on his subcontracts his works. You don't have any company that you have seen. Have you assessed his tools, his machinery that he has?
No.
So what are you talking about?
But we see him bringing machines there.
No, you see him subcontracted.
Actually, at that point in time, I couldn't say he was subcontracted because I just saw him. With workers coming to work.
So Nyakassi Gassama want to say something.
Yes, Council, I want to say something. If you see that all these works have been done, I have a machine that does or drill boreholes. Yes, I have a civil servant, but I have a machine that I used to rent for drilling boreholes. Well, I mean, a drilling machine. What they normally call drilling machine. I have one.
Who holds INET?
Who INET Jumaltown?
INET
by my nephew.
So it is clear that these three companies were correct, that you don't have any shares in these three companies. You don't own them.
Ako amunta ko yung company sa bolo hani kili mangkita yung company table mento mold.
No, that's not the question. You don't own any of this company.
Ako yung company sa bolo hani kili mangkita. That is correct. I don't own any.
Good. Now, did you, Mr. Gassama, present to them documents to tell them I am representing Sani and Sons?
Ako sa for inene kay tolitan ninyo laka ako sa televi loring say Sani and Sons yun. Ako fo ite ne kay tolitan ninyo mul labang kay tadi ako sa ni kung inyan tolen puyelo Sani company e. Right.
Puyelo Sani company.
Wala ka represent.
Sani de do kulamenta wala Sani ka do samana wala nya wala samana do penta jang. Wala is for some.
Sani's employee who brought that papers or documents here to these guys, but for me, I did not pass or give them any document.
So they knew that you did not bring the Sani and Son document.
Ako sign it all for them. You come in molo ya. Kalam tala ko itene na maukai to sama ni jeri. Memu Sani's company.
Ko sama munto.
Ni mo flow ya itene mangkai to di la kai. Puru wol fa ison tala ko itene na mangkai to di wol la. Me along ko Sani na company le wote.
Use for some punya me kontak wala Sani and Son na kai to sama na COA.
It's used for some.
Agreement sign.
It's used for some who is an employee to Sani's company and is the mediator between myself and him. Is the one who brought the said documents to the CEO.
Now, how about INET?
Signing what I will do INET.
Call for INET mbarde malti so yarole mum resign abra do pola so ada fo nye konta kata angate
As I said,
to di le kala yunus pura contract
I
tendere so da do noye so briyo muna le poda
Inet belongs to my nephew who was a soldier, but right now he's in the UK working there. So he was the one who gave me documents to say, now I want you to represent me within my company.
Bridgejoy.
This is Inet. Bridgejoy is owned by my late brother, but now it's handed over to his son.
Now, the prices, that's okay.
This is Inet.
The prices, who will determine the price? For instance, Darussalam, $8,000 for one borehole.
Ako sani agibe songolo mi alam ko wala nyanta ka job wala nyanta ka job boholo lising. Ako jumale kasi ka miro bodi wala ti agibe ay ni boholo me fo meta ta fo wili chemese fik.
Alors, council do ko kenyame.
You know, council, the way the work goes,
Tonya lente mu civil servant.
it is true. I am a civil servant.
Mine muna do ko geo.
Water is all about my work.
I'm hydrogeologist.
Hydrologist.
So, borol man kanyang, dal man kanyang.
No, it came with this amount.
Boholes, ako nyo government wala ni so wala
It came up with this amount, $850,000.
Jumale for wala jumale.
You gave it as we said.
$850,000.
You said that the price was determined by council.
Ako ya fuja nako council no le ka si ka nanga mo menya ta jola tolli ka bira ka fo.
Piela estimate ke nyame $850,000 council law dindela ko ye o do.
That estimate was given to me by council. That is $850,000.
Public nankamo ani mem mekelaji.
And all the expenditures and what should be put there.
Exactly. And it's from this money that you gave some to CEO.
Ako ni kodo ye dole bondi ko kodo ye me DC o de kodo bondi o la ko kodo ni kono.
Kira wala nyama.
Yes, that is exactly what happened.
The $666,750.
Ako $666,750.
The amount was determined by the CEO as well.
Ako wo fanang CEO le o biro di.
Kerewan do ko.
The work at Kerewan.
Ani farafenye.
And Farafenye.
Ani paloli.
And Paloni.
Men keta je all planning be janya o wo pente lo system because ni access le suji.
All the equipment or the expenditures there, I got losses there because I had an accident there.
I am not asking about that.
I know the planning director is aware of that.
Who decided the amount? Is it?
They
tell you the amount.
Amiro for another nangamoni for a Juma.
And you put that amount exactly in your invoice.
And Wokodo will suffer an invoice on you. All is from council, whatever to be spent there.
So the exact amount that council gives is the exact amount that you write in your invoice.
Yes.
We have the invoice from Sani and Sons.
I have invoice member of Sani and Sons.
It's the savage, yes. The actual invoice. We have the invoice from Sani Enterprise General Merchandise.
Invoice for member of Sani General Merchandise.
Sani Enterprise General Merchandise.
Sani Enterprise General Merchandise.
For $850,000.
$850,000.
Yes. Now, is the exact amount that council gave you?
Ako Sani, amunta ko ni kodo council le ule detail. Hindanga mo.
I only did not.
Yes, that was the amount given to me.
Standard protocol. That is the invoice.
Ako ni na invoice.
Mr. Gassama, you recognize that invoice?
Ako yung suitable.
You said that you have nothing to do with that invoice.
Ako bari ite yung nefa ko yung ite lahani mantano ni invoice ko na wala yung bulu soto eh.
Correct?
Ako photo niya din.
Pour sifanya di bulu kono pour sifanya di moments ni.
Did you prepare that invoice?
No ko fo ite lahani.
Invoice woni.
Yes.
Yes.
Hanita mandila.
No, I don't.
Now, who prepared that invoice?
Ako yung jumala yung invoice out dada.
Invoice woni is for some.
This was some.
Nga CEO.
And it was submitted to, I submitted it to the CEO.
Who submitted it to the CEO?
Ako jumala sa CEO ya.
Impila sama.
I myself.
Now, that amount
Ako nanga mo yung sa mali.
is exactly the amount that the CEO gave you.
Ako yung kodo meme sa karinjak. Ananga mo meme sa karinjak. CEO yung wala jo.
I only
Ite. Yes.
Was it not even less? Why you invoice not even, let's say, $840,000, for instance?
Ako sa misal siya mo na amon sa fero kaya wili chame say tanan.
They can tell you that they want a borehole. The price they have for the borehole is $850.
Ako sa fero ko ilafta boholo la bara boholo la kodo ananga mo bitale for 850,000.
Let's say this gives you a technical specification.
Ako ba iba na specification o dili la me ay ta ko nyindi sifa ni sula to do ko sifa la.
But going by your invoice, you can have an amount that is less than this.
Ako ba nita ta ya injube ta invoice to iba jela askino nanga mo mem fota ani membe je ni membe jam wala do yata.
Because where you get your material may probably be a little bit less than the amount.
Ako asikeno ite bela baka so sort la nanga mo men na wo dabe wala dabe diala itoli e sa fenya.
But for the amount to be exactly what the CEO tells you,
Ako ba iba jela ko price ke kono hay mo e mem fo si e fo nanga mo mem fo ite.
it shows there's an agreement.
Ako iba jela ko aketa fenati mi yalo ko alkajata fo al denta
Do
kato.
you understand what I'm trying to say?
Ako malam fo e kanyela lofta mem fo.
It does not make sense.
Yes, I do. Ako ba ni e iba jela ko fen wo mong femo fel jan.
Now, were you at liberty to have an invoice less than $850?
Ako fo ite abe kala janto tida wala abe sonna le bang pour invoice o soto mi yanga ko akodo mang 850C.
When the CEO already told you it's $850?
Anu ate affaire ne ko be wili chemese wili tandu no mewle dila bare ila invoice o to ni o kodo maketa je abe kala tila sa wala di.
Honey.
No.
If you have put $800,000 for $700,000,
Ako sa ni wili chemese ke je wala wili cheme wala wala.
do you think the CEO would have given you the contract?
Ako fo iso tale po wala ila tale po CEO abe contract ko dila.
Honey.
No.
Why?
Ako muna asam wata dila.
Même fota ko benye takila project ko kunna.
Because
for the
amount that was proposed to be put into or invest in the project, if it is less, then there will be a useful.
There'll be a
Lost.
on the side of the CEO because he has calculated how much he wants from that amount.
Ako iba jela obe kala CEO, bo obe kala CEO la karo la because ni agibe ate anyantamiento malaje ay obe haima la fama pareta. Sa aman na wo sube iba jela ate wala ako ko ate sonna puro kawo.
You agree with that?
Ako iso tawo. Yes,
You agree with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you give the invoice to CEO?
Ako foi sinye kaito di no si kore. Gaso.
Huh?
Ako sinye kaito di.
CEO today.
Adi si ora.
Today.
Yes.
Who gave you that invoice?
I cannot remember.
Cannot remember anything.
No, this invoice was
They are
not
taking you
given
to
to
the
me.
hospital for a medical checkup.
These invoices were not given to me.
They were given to you,
No.
Mr. Today. How can you not see an invoice and you award a contract?
Actually, these invoices were not handed over.
What you say doesn't make sense. That's your problem. You do not know how to lie.
We sat down as a team.
You do not know. You have no idea how to misrepresent facts.
Yeah,
That's the
but
problem.
it was not submitted to me directly.
I did not say so it was submitted to you directly. We have discussed this issue. We are not going back to that. If you had not seen an invoice and the contract is premised on an invoice, because it was single source, even if it's RFQ, these are the quotations you should receive. So the award of the contract must be premised on you seeing the invoices. So it doesn't make sense if you say you have not seen it. In fact, makes it more worse
And
that you have awarded a contract without seeing the invoice.
no, actually, we saw the invoice after the filling of the invoice.
See,
That was the time I
you
saw
see
it.
the invoice or not?
No, I have seen it.
Now you see.
I have seen it.
Now you see. Why I said you are not truthful.
No.
You're not an honest person. Maybe you have your entire life is how you are. You are not honest. Now I had told you why it doesn't make sense for you to say you did not see this invoice, because it would mean, actually, hear me out, that you had awarded the contract.
Council, without seeing the invoice, we cannot award the contract.
You did not, your first answer did not suggest that.
Yes, actually, he said that it was submitted to me. I said, no, it was not submitted to me.
You have seen the invoice. Say yes. Correct?
Pardon?
You had seen the invoice. Is that a yes?
Yes.
Good. Now, you have a borehole drilling for 250. What does that mean? On the invoice.
Actually, I don't know.
You don't know. Down you have mobilization fee $40,000. What does that mean?
Actually, technically, Council, I don't know anything about this business.
Labor cost $7,000. You don't know?
No.
Okay. Plumbing materials $5,000. What materials are we talking about?
Actually, it was prepared by him.
No. You are the chief executive officer.
Yes, I don't know. I have a technician who also look at them.
And who
But I don't know any of the sites.
is that?
The director of planning also look at them.
Just transfer to the director of planning. The tank stand. What kind of tank stand? I know what tank stand is. This is evidence gathering. The commission is listening. They have to be clear as to what kind of tank stand are you talking about? What is the length of the tank stand? The width of the metal, if a metal is used, what was used? We have to know.
Actually, I think those ones should be on the specification.
Yes. Where is the specification? Mr. Gassama, did you receive a specification?
Mr. Gassama, ako for specification yo di la ka fo ele ko besula ni jora si fala wala ni bagasi fala pour yo ke buholo do. Ti quand même for specification.
Foto nyele.
Huh?
A foto le bara mang safeka dinna bileto keta ko nyi darus plave do ko be kreten.
It was
Ta ko me declare 6,000 in the tank.
it was verbally said to me, but nothing was written.
A
Because
tank stana.
there was a tank that was proposed that is 6,000 liters,
And you pump cool.
a pump stanner, and 5 start pipes.
And you 12 solar panel.
12 solar panels.
So little big.
They are the ones that
And this side big.
still there.
Don't take contract, subcontract or use.
That's go ahead.
There I subcontracted Yusufa.
Use fire. No.
Yusufa for him
So you are giving us
to work for him.
a technical specification verbally.
Ako amunta ko specification ni yako ne bari masafi.
Kabu plan that.
Oh, verbally.
Yes.
Verbally.
Not Imasafe, it should have been written.
Ako anyanta le kasafi.
Okay.
Mr. Touray,
Yes.
was there a technical specification?
Yes.
A written one?
Yes.
Prepared?
Yes.
Can we have it?
I think that's the one attached here.
Which one? Which one, Mr. Touray?
Pardon?
Which one?
That's the one attached on this voucher.
Let me see. I'm sure you have heard, Mr. No. No. Which one are you referring to? Where? Show Mr. Kamara exactly what you are referring to as technical specification.
From my understanding, I think this is a technical specification.
Mr. Touray, not like I think, is that the one specification you're referring to?
That's what I think.
Okay, in the contract, this is what you are referring to.
Yes.
That there should be a new water supply system for the community of Dar es Salaam, borehole diameter 4.5 inches, correct?
Yes.
Rotary drilling not exceeding 50 meters, pump capacity 2.5 meters cube. You have tank capacity 2,000 liters. total pipe laying 520 meters, supply of installed with good workmanship, how is the technical specification, any other work deemed necessary for the proper execution of the contract from start to finish. Tab head 6, tab heads. What type of tab heads is it today?
Actually, I don't know.
You don't know. So this is what they are saying, Mr. Gassama, is a specification.
Pardon?
Ako specification of it.
Okay.
But it's not the same. But what do you have in the invoice, Mr. Ture?
Pardon?
What you have in the contract is different from what you have in the invoice. I told you this last time, you know.
Actually, for me, based on my knowledge, I think that this is specification.
No, but it's different from what you have in invoice. The invoice, when you receive it, you have things that are different. I'm asking, you don't have a tax stand in what you call this technical specification. You don't have a solar monotype or solar framework stack.
Okay.
You don't have this in technical specification. So what are you talking about? So was the solar added by Mr. Gassama? Because it's not there.
Solar to
Yes, I'm asking Mr. Ture.
Actually, this was the specification given to me.
You see, the most irritating witness throughout the commission is you.
No, actually,
we had.
I'm not an expert.
Let's just listen to me, Mr. Ture. We had witnesses that were really, really truthful. Some that intended to lie, just like you are doing, but had to really admit. But if you have given this as the technical specification, I am telling you the solar is not featured.
Yes.
Is that a fact or is that not true? It's for you to answer, but it's clear.
Actually, if at all it is not there, then I can agree that it was not there.
Let me give it to you back. Then we move on. It's just obvious, but we have to state the obvious.
Let me have a look at it, then I can confirm that it is not there.
That is better. Next time you do it that way, Mr. Ture.
No, it is not there.
It's not there.
No.
Good. What type of tank stand? Do you have a tank stand featured there?
Pardon?
Tank stand.
No.
It's not there. But we have in the invoice tank stand for $80,000. But it's not catered for in what you call technical specification.
Yes.
Do you have a 5,000 liter plastic tank in your technical specification in the contract?
How many thousand?
5,000 liters.
No, it should be 6,000 liters.
But in the invoice it says 5,000 for $75,000.
Anyway, the tanks which were there was 6,000 liters.
What is the price for a tank? The current market price?
Plastic tank.
Ako sang seki tank wong yele o tank o plastic tank mu yele market marse okono.
Double layer 2,000 liters is 15,000 in Farafenni.
2,000 liters at Farafenni.
5,000 liters
2,000
is 30,000 liters.
5,000
3,000 liters is 17,000.
3,000 is 17,000.
So when we have 5,000 liters for 75,000, that's too much.
70,000.
75.
Ako sang 6,000 liters ni also 75,000. Amun tako ada ko letter.
5,000 liters.
Ako 5,000 liters.
What is the actual? You said it's $30,000.
Iko mu yele ni
5,000 liters.
Yes.
5,000 liters sign tank
Yes.
right now
is 30,000 liters in Farafenni.
is $30,000.
Back then, in 2019,
Ako 2019 mo mu yele ni
22, 27, 22, 25.
22 to 25.
so when you have the amount at $75,000, is that correct?
Ako sa niya aso to wato ko no yake 75,000 wala wili taworo la anin ako correct ba
Contractor.
ko toñata le
Do la jele bala siat.
Cashier.
it's too much.
You see, Mr. Gassama, Mr. Touray,
Yes.
Mr. Gassama is an honest person. At least for the purpose of the commission giving evidence, he is honest.
Council, but I cannot know these prices.
Why would you not know this price? If you had decided to take procurement into your own hands, why would you not know the price? You should know the price. There should be market survey. Mr. Keita is your technical advisor, you said.
That we didn't do. We didn't do any market survey.
Who?
I said we didn't do any market
It
survey.
doesn't make sense to even have this price for a tank, 5 liters. Doesn't even make sense in 2019. It doesn't make sense now. Without even you knowing the job of drilling a borehole. If anyone gives you this price, you should know. It should really, really strike your brain that this is not really normal.
In 2019, I cannot even recall.
So your process, you have to take procurement with the hands of those who know procurement. Mr. Keita, you knew the average price of these tanks, did you not?
Pardon?
You knew that $7 was too much for a plastic tank, 5 liters.
No.
Did you not realize this?
No.
You did not? No, Mr. Keita.
Honestly, I did not.
No, that's not correct.
Because at the time, we are just entering into board business.
So remember, at the time you had a procurement officer.
And at the time, Nyakassi also was the technical support to us as the water resource personnel.
So you say gave technical support guy the contract as well.
Basically, that's why he was assigned to give us the food specification.
That's why you had paid $800,000 for all. Only you paid $800,000 for all. Outrageous amount. This is criminal, Mr. Touray. This fraud.
Anyway, for me, I don't have it.
You are the architect. You are the driver. You are the architect. You are the mastermind. You, Mr. Touray, probably we just have to leave you at the master of the commissioners. But it's just sad. The things you do, very sad. Now, Mr. Gassama.
Yes.
Who gave the INET Enterprise invoice to the country? Is it you?
Ako sa MFV la
For the current
invoice.
contract?
Ila invoice jumala di country la. Itala sama je bang fo pro contractor. Contractor.
Invoice Sifa Juma.
What type of invoice?
INET invoice. For this, there are 3 invoices.
Ako INET invoice but sabale bigi.
One, no. There are 3 invoices.
Ako invoice sabale bigi.
One from Sani Enterprise General Merchandise.
Ako kilingon ni Musani Enterprise merchandise.
The other from INET Enterprise.
Do wata INET Enterprise.
And the other from Bridgejoy.
Ako do sabanjama wata Bridgejoy.
Do you understand?
Ako ya fama.
New flow bembe di daji. INET ani Bridgejoy. Intela odila.
Yes, the two I was the one who served them. That is Brinet and I served them.
Thank you. Now, we have a problem.
Ako kolea bigi.
The Bridgejoy Enterprise invoice.
Ko Bridgejoy Enterprise la invoice yo.
You have 4,000 plastic tank, 4,000 liters per plastic tank.
Ako 4,000 liters plastic tank.
You put 80,000 pieces.
Ako barite men sa fege wala $80,000.
Let me show you.
Ako iba to age itandila.
I know you must have been told what to do by Mr. Touray
Ko
and
alonta le
Mr. Keita.
asonta le ko keta nenture olwa fule ne ite janta men kela.
I understand that.
Ako awo faham
because you have been honest.
Ako bari kita motivi ana ko itilinda.
You have told the commission the actual price.
Ako inata jang yetonya for commissioning price movement.
So the only conclusion is that Mr. Keita and Mr. Touray will have told you what to do.
Ako sang niya jubi Mr. Touray ni Mr. Keita o al sonta ko wala FM for it in yanta meg.
So that it will appear as if the Sani and Sons is the one that has the most reasonable quotation.
Ako po kaje ko sang asikeno ko Sani enterprise wala kita motivi ana ko wala quotation o daso niata.
Is that how it happened?
Ako fa kita wala nyano lo. Gassama.
Ko nyi umi nebi. Bidjo la plastic tank hole bankol. Pep yellebi.
$80,000, 4,000 liters.
$80,000. Adunia juwe 400 liters limit.
No, 4,000 liters.
1,000 liters plastic tank. 80,000.
4,000 liter plastic tank.
Yes, for $80,000.
For $3,000.
$80,000.
So going by what you told us earlier, what is the truth? If 5,000 liters is $30,000.
Ako wala mo liter chebelulu wonia haima akodo tatale for militant transaba.
That is this year.
Ako wong nyinan la da somole wore.
In 2019,
ako barne ajube komantunu 2019
said it should be about $22,000.
If I'm not a fako literally cheme nodu abekela really muang and fula.
Then 4,000 liters would be significantly lower.
Ako imagine sign 4,000 liters. What dale be so wole kudo be do kata 5,000 liters.
You agree?
Ako son wala. Como da 4,000 liters wole dale be so ala 5,000.
Me from 4,000 liters put a sort of tank take care.
I don't
tank from 2,000, 3,000, 5,000.
There's nothing like 4,000 liters tank. It's not existing.
So why do you put there 4,000 liters?
Maybe 4,000 liters will be 2,000 liters too.
This 4,000 might be, it will be a combination of 200 liters to another 2,000 liters.
Makes sense.
4,000.
See why I said you're an honest man. But still, 2,000 liters. What is the price for 2,000 liters?
2019. Akos Hansa in government 2019. Liter keme fula. Wobe kila jelleti. Wala liter really fula. Kila jelleti.
Liter will fula. 2,000 liters. Then come and fire. Time over Benjamin will turning. Null about time old. 15,000. Plastic tank of 2,000 liters.
2,000 liters was
transport.
15,000.
Nicole transport back at diamond. Combo is also less than 12,000 liters.
For here, it depends on the transport because for here, if you want to buy it in combos here, you get it for less than around $12,000.
Absolutely.
So
the $80,000 is way too high.
Because I imagine like 80,000. That's correct. Yes.
Ask you to put that amount.
Ako sa you want a family for put year or something 80,000.
You press aviation you boy with a council.
All these prices are from council. What should be supposed to be put in there? There.
Thank you very much. Let me just have it. Mr. Touray. Yes. It's a problem. And Mr. Keita. It's a very big problem.
Actually, council, this invoices you have prepared to him.
I asked you a question. I just said there's a problem. That's what I said. You see, that is for bridge joy. For INET, we have, it says tank, just tank. It says 4 units for $120,000.
4 units, $20,000.
And you see why, Mr. Touray and Mr. Keita, it is a problem when you conspire with people to defraud public funds? Mr. Keita, you will agree with me. The manner in which this contract went was totally wrong. Mr. Keita, you will agree with me. The manner in which this contract was awarded was totally wrong.
But I cannot understand, Council, the invoices.
I am not asking about the invoices. The contract, the manner in which it was awarded was totally wrong.
Yes.
Mr. Touray, do you share the same?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions before we move to other issues?
Mr. Touray, are you aware of what Section 89(2) of the Income and Value Added Tax Act of 2012 said in withholding tax? In all of these contracts that have been given, did you withhold the 10% tax to be paid back as revenue?
No.
Why?
Actually, we didn't consider the withholding tax there.
But you know that is in contravention of the law, and you needed to apply what the law says. Is that correct?
Yes, it's correct.
So that was wrong in your side not to have made sure that your finance department actually followed up to withhold the 10%.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. That will be all for this witnesses. We will apply that they be discharged, but we will call back Mr. Today he has to bring some documents in relation to the other contracts that we have mentioned that were awarded to Mr. Gassama. Yes, that's Mr. Today and Mr. Keita.
Yes, for Mr. Gassama, he said the amount of 165. This is contained in page 2 of his statement. The hiring of tractor for waste collection. He said he owns a tractor. And at the same time, he has told this commission that he doesn't own a business. Can you tell us how he is doing this business with the council?
Well, I heard you.
For the purpose of interpretation.
But for the purpose of interpretation, not to explain. I can remember you when go by the near you be a calmoto, nata for it all contract to main luas, Kaluas Italy, it track to sort of. And you let Savila come to for a member statement or it found nata for your co ATM business or while I was Safaro table you can make. I go after sign aviation.
Tractor memenda bulu musine na wan kasana wala kala sinya killing
The tractor
to koke kambali to fight
the tractor
bilu katala namna waste collection kala.
The tractor that I'm having is for farming. It's specifically for farming. I could remember only once I used that tractor to collect rubbish from council. Apart from that, it have never happened. And this was a long time since Tamba's time.
The tractor drive for funding borrow tractor mechanical like and the tractor wala can flow falling car service.
And one
thing appeal tanya kupuo or bali to a fine.
And one
Fakilina I do go cash.
One funding was a motor mechanic who was changing parts for me, and he was the one who appealed to me so that I can be able to assist council for the tractor to collect rubbish. But that even happens once.
But you karo Kenya na wala bili nyini ka foot electric na na do ko council la bankai killing.
But due to the question and the way I was questioned, that was why I said yes, I had a tractor but once. But this was a long time. This was before these people's time.
Yes. The reason why we ask is that the payment voucher, which is the number is 22000428.
Ako wala man number 22
is 2200
2200
04
04
8.
28.
It is dated 30th of March 2022.
Ako 30th of March 2022.
And the amount in the voucher is 165,000.
Ako ni agi ko do me voucher do for 165,000. Wala mili cheme tawo woro anilul.
Did you receive this payment?
Ako ni ko do wala ni joro fo ya so te kulo.
The reason why we are asking is within the mandate period of the commission.
Ako ni agi yani linka unta ko tolla commission yanto wala hako dame yanta tatla dame dadula dame. Ako ko do ni fo ya motale no.
Never.
Never.
O check o kairo nyali dume no mandi ya attending na jande.
So the first day I saw that check or the paper was the day when I was called by the investigators. It was shown to me here.
Ko ndemanyi ko do receive makala muta.
And I said to them that I'm not aware of this and I have never received this amount.
Mr. Keita, are you aware of this payment made to Mr. Purportedly made to Mr. Gassama?
No, I'm not aware.
You're not aware of this voucher?
No.
Mr. Touray, can you shed light on this?
Actually, it was not during my time. No, Chair, it was during the time of Mr. Lee.
Okay, this is Mr. Lee's time.
Yes, I also thought as well it was during Mr. Touray's time.
Yes, because I saw it on page 2 of
Yes, yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Gassama, Mr. Touray.
I beg your pardon. May I be allowed just to ask one question that is brought to my attention by my colleagues? The issue of the 200,000 is in the statement.
Yeah.
Mr. Gassama. There's another 200,000 contract was given to Mr. Gassama for the repair of 10 hand pumps. From and the areas, the villages are Kani Kunda, Suba, Samantaba, Chajari, Konte Kunda, and Nigi, Sinchu, Mutel, Liwan Jago, Men Kunda, Kirgalo, Daro Fodeba, and Jai Kundare. Then there were 10 tap heads, 10 hand tap pumps.
Hand pump.
That were supposed to be repaired at a contract amount of 200,000. Mr. Touray, you recall this?
Yes.
Do you have the contract documents for this? The procurement records for this?
Unless I go back and check the records, I cannot remember.
Yes, we will need that. And why did you single source this contract to Mr. Gassama?
Yes.
Why?
Because we believe Nyakassi is working with water and they were the people who were trained by FRG by then. So that was the reason why.
Mr. Gassama, how are you paid? Can you please sit properly?
For Sago Kodo Yete Yonyadile,
200,000 Bakasol supplied.
it was 200,000. The items were supplied.
Parts sold Borokono.
And the travel or the fare was included?
No. Spare parts.
Oh, spare parts.
Spare parts.
The spare parts.
And in transportation.
Tax?
Transportation.
Transportation.
And the workmanship.
And the workmanship.
What did I do for the council? Hand pump on the local hand pump.
That was my first work or contract with council. And it was hand pumps.
Local hand pump on the main way for the baby part in the only maintenance. Service
that where the hand pumps, there are all these hand pumps that were mentioned were being renovated or repaired and new parts were put in.
And how much were you paid for this? 200,000.
Akoyete usually like
200,000.
200,000.
How were you paid?
Akoye usually
one or more remember or go to Nyam for checking for cash.
I cannot remember.
More remember because I met Labari. Bagas only one for us.
I cannot.
Someone planning that at Wana.
I cannot. I cannot.
For you that a put all our women.
Cannot remember.
I should have sent for this 10 sites and pump materials.
Mr. Buya?
Very well. No, I say that way, but I can't get that for. Yeah, me for pay for.
Go spare parts sold.
I bought the spare parts.
When you deliver?
When I deliver that.
Now what of remember that broke.
They told me the time that I should kick start the work.
not started that.
I started at Kanikunda Tena.
Not last Leuna.
Then I lasted at Lemna.
I mean, every ward line, few villages selected in Yanko Bedo.
Because every ward villages were selected whereby I can renovate their local hand pumps.
Now, Mr. Touray, we need all the necessary vouchers for this payment. And the materials were purchased as well, as mentioned by Mr. Gassama.
Okay.
Please into the microphone.
It's noted.
Now, let me ask you to be giving your statement just for the last part. If you're hearing, so I want you to read. The 5th page of your statement. Please turn to the 5th page, page number 5, 4th paragraph. So probably should be the 3rd paragraph on the page where you have concerning the total deposit of 190. Are you there with us?
Yeah, I have.
Can you please read that paragraph?
For me, I stop at page 4 here.
Come again?
It stopped at page 4.
You don't have page number 5.
No.
Mr. Gassama, have you ever asked Mr. Touray to credit you some money?
Saka sama ako po wasi na sa samya lang kaya fature kurai don't ko dola ko.
Don't talk about it.
Ha.
More kalamay.
No, I cannot remember.
So it never happened.
My boys. Ako na naman sa to. Kasama ako
It
na.
never happened.
And I'm like,
No, it have never happened.
Mr. Touray, you have page number 5. Now, in your statement dated the 20th of February 2025, do you have page number 5?
Yes.
Are you on the third paragraph?
Yes.
Mr. Touray, even if you read the statement, you will not know what I'm going to ask you. So please answer my questions.
Yes, I'm hearing.
Can you please read from page 5, third paragraph?
Concerning total deposit of 190,000 into my private
Into the microphone, please, Mr. Touray.
into my private account at Trust Bank by Nyakassi Gassama, described as kickback. This one was two separate deposits made by Mr. Nyakassi Gassama into my account, which was repayment of money I borrowed him for his business.
Now, the monies that are paid into your account by Mr. Gassama, you have said these are monies that you have given to Nyakassi Gassama.
Yes, it's about the business.
No. He asked you for credit and you give it to him. That's what you said. Do you stand by that?
No, actually, it was.
Do you stand by your statement?
No, actually, maybe.
Do you stand by your statement? Is it a yes or a no? Then you can explain.
No, I didn't stand by it.
You don't stand by it anymore.
In the sense that.
Yes.
In the sense that because there was a business between me and him, and I was giving him some.
There was it.
And items we are giving to him.
Yes.
And those proceeds at times, he do take them and use them for his own business because he's have some
That's a lie. He had already said that never happened.
Yeah, he can say that.
Forget about that. Do you stand by this statement? Say yes or no?
No, actually, it was an error to say directly physical cash money.
It's not an error. It's a lie.
I totally disagree.
You have to speak.
I totally disagree. Because there were proceeds between us.
Now, the paragraph before that. We had Uncle Mane, probably you guys are related. The paragraph before that. The paragraph before that one, the second paragraph, on the issue of cash deposit.
Yes.
Read it.
On the issue of cash deposit into my private bank account by Nyakassi Gassama. It's true that Mr. Nyakassi Gassama deposited some amount of money into my private bank account at Trust Bank. I'm managing the business of my senior brother, selling some used and new items and vehicles, and the money is saved into my bank account. Sometimes I give Mr. Gassama some items which he sells and pays the proceeds into my account. I could remember that I borrowed Mr. Nyakassi Gassama some of the proceeds to invest into his business and later repay the money by installment into my private account at Trust Bank.
You see, he repeated that twice in two different paragraphs that you gave him money and he repaid you.
Actually, it was.
I'm just telling you that in two occasions that you repeated this.
The first paragraph is the proceeds of business. That's what I'm telling you.
You had said, I could remember that I borrowed Mr. Gassama some of the proceeds to invest into his business.
Yes.
That's it. You had said this twice. Mr. Gassama is here. He said, that's not true. He called you a liar.
Yeah, if Mr. Gassama should say that today, yes, he may feel like to say it here. He may feel like to say it here.
Then we have other questions for you, Honorable Chairperson. That's all we have for today.
Mr. Touray, we requested that you bring some documents. What day were you given to bring this document?
Pardon?
You were given a time frame.
Yes.
These documents. Was it on Monday?
Yes.
Today? I believe it was today, Monday, or
yesterday.
Yesterday, yes. Sorry.
Yes.
Did you bring the documents?
Not all.
But you've brought some.
Yes, some are with me in my car.
Right. Please hand them over to the registrar. You wait for him, you hand them over the documents.
Okay.
And for the ones that you've been asked to produce, please endeavor to bring them by Thursday.
It's noted.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Touray, Mr. Gassama, and Mr. Keita. You are discharged. In the event we find anything that we need you to clarify for the commission, we will call you to do so.
May the chairperson give Mr. Touray and Mr. Keita a date for the production of documents?
Yes, I have given them a date on Thursday.
Thursday. Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Keita, if you have been asked to produce any documents,
Yes.
so please endeavor to bring them on Thursday. Thank you so much. Registrar, please call the next witness.
Yes. Welcome to this commission of inquiry into local government councils and related matters. Madam Witness, what is your religion?
Muslim.
In which language do you wish to make your testimony? In which language do you wish to make your testimony? Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation? Can you speak into the mic? Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation? By the Holy Quran. Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. Can you hold the Holy Quran? Let me see. Please speak into the mic. Repeat after me. I, George Osanya, do swear that I'll speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to honor the witness to prosperous.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Oh, sorry for the purposes of addressing you properly. Is it Madam or Miss?
Mrs.
Mrs. Good afternoon, Mrs. Simon.
Good afternoon. Jamare.
I'm fine.
You are welcome. Thank you. Council, can we proceed?
Yes, thank you very much. Please state your full name.
Man Jojo Sanyang Latuda.
Jojo
Sanyang.
What is your address?
Banjo.
Banjul.
What is your educational background?
Nena sajanga bifundo fanga
Man high school line.
high school programs.
Yes, which high school? Which
Nena
year?
ban school ban at
Gambia High School.
Gambia High School
Which year?
ban at
2014 La Fajeha.
19
Yes. 2009, sorry.
2009.
Just calm down and answer the questions, okay?
Nena ngadal luya like talk to you.
You work for the Banjul State Council?
Nena yangi liye Banjul City Council.
Wow, I right now man you talk.
Yes, before, but right now I'm not working. City.
When were you employed?
Nena kañ lañ la jël liggéey
2014 February.
2014 February.
You have your employment letter?
Then I'm going to employment letter. More letter.
Wow, mango.
Yes, I do.
Were you confirmed?
Then I'm going to confirmation.
Did it. Confirmation.
No, I don't have it here with me.
All right. Do you also recall giving a statement and an additional statement?
Then I'm going to have a statement, additional statement.
Wow.
Yes.
Can you read and write?
Then I'm going to
Wow.
Yes, I can.
Now, how were you appointed? Do you recall?
Then I'm going to
apply.
I applied.
Okay. And then were you called for an interview?
Then I will apply for interview.
Wow.
Yes, I was called for an interview.
Who interviewed you?
Then I can interview
Mr. Nyang.
Mr. Nyang.
Nyang.
Wow.
What is the full name?
Then I told him,
Apply. Apply Nyang.
Apply Nyang.
What is his position in council?
Then I learned more council.
Finance. Finance director.
He was the finance director.
Please go through your statement and your additional statement.
Then I said a statement. We have to stop additional statement.
Are those your statements?
Then a statement will
Wow.
Yes.
We applied it under the appointment letter. The witness, George's signer, and the statement, additional statement of the witness into evidence as answered. Where is your original copy of your appointment letter?
And a appointment letter, an original copy. I lost it when I was transferred.
The statement dated the 9th of October 2023, made by the witness, and the additional witness statement dated the 3rd of December 2024, with the letter dated the 9th of February 2013, with reference to /BCC/P/18/S in brackets 134, addressed to Jojo Sanyang, 18A Allen Street, Banjul, and the subject is appointment as a revenue collector. The letter is signed by Yusuf F.M. Mane, Chief Executive Officer. It is copied to the Lord Mayor, Director of Finance, Audit Officer, and a file copy is maintained. These documents are admitted together as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/BCC/JS/001.
As a commercial process. Now, you work as a revenue collector.
Nana yaw salige mo buru jël lek mo revenue collector.
Wow.
Yes.
What kind of revenue do you collect?
Nana ban façon lek mo nga dejel.
License la nek.
License.
Who are you answerable to?
Nana yaw sa kan moy sa boss?
Pa Modou Ndaw.
Pa Modou Ndaw.
Do you have a cashbook?
Nana am nga cashbook.
Wow.
Yes.
How many cashbooks do you have?
Nana ñata cashbook nga amé?
Cashbook yi ban iya ngeen di laajte.
Which year?
From 2018.
Nana kam joge ko 2018 bete.
Wow, man ko amee.
Yes, I do have.
Maybe please see the cashbook.
Nana daman na
Okay, for 2021, you have two books.
Nana 2021 ñaari book nga amé.
Wow.
Yes.
How about 2023?
Nana 2023.
2023 ñu ngi doon use digital.
2023 we were using digital.
So you haven't used any cashbook for 2023?
Then 2023 you have a lot cashbook.
Déedéet ameewul.
No, we don't.
Now I will turn you your cashbook for 2024.
Then nanga delo sa cashbook bi nga xam ne boobu pour 2024 la.
We applied to tender 6 cashbooks as presented by the witness. It's from 2018 to 2022. We have 2 books for 2022 into evidence as an exhibit.
The cash books been maintained by the witness, Jojo Sanya, covering the period 2018 to 2022. are hereby admitted in evidence as exhibit, and they are marked as LGC/BCC/JS/002.
Pass the commission, please.
Yes, but let me just find out for Madam Sanyan. I see that for 2018, it started off at the entry started in July.
Nena soko sentence for 2018 nena dunga dot bin for yango dore very July.
2018,
Yes.
January last time.
Is it?
I started January.
Yes. We see written on the top of the document is 23rd of July 2018
Nena wa so
to 3rd of March 2019.
so settling bin na sika bi mo July 2018.
And what can be seen here is that the entries in this book started off from 22nd of July 2018.
Nena te so sete bin dey fa nekam gi door July mo amé ñaari fukki fan ak ñaar.
Not January as you said.
Nena nekul January comme ni ko waxé July mo amé ñaari fukki fan ak ñaar.
Can I give it to you to cross check?
Nena nda mu jox la ko pour nga le mu leer ka seet ko sa bo.
Oh, baax.
Yes.
Kon xanaa su ma demee ma seetaat from starting parce que bi fekk maa ngi si marché bi.
If I go back, I will check where I started because this one, it happened, I was at the market. Then,
Collecting license in 2018.
Then 2018, danga only jël license.
Déedéet time bi daily collector laa woon.
No, at that time I was a daily collector.
Then please help us find the records for 20 from 1st of January.
Then nga jàppale ñu pour ñu mëna am record boobu fi nga bind na jóge ko 2018 jóge ko January 1st.
Waaw baax.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, in 2018, were you collecting license or you were a market collector?
Then at 2018, the young on si license or young on si market?
Si marché bi laa nekkoon.
I was at the market.
When did you stop collecting revenue at the market?
Then I can't stop the jail for si market.
2021.
2021.
And then you moved to license.
Then above you go si license.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, while working at the market,
Then I began si nego si market.
what is the structure of revenue collection at the market?
Then I for revenue collection began de defara la mbembo gere jef ko bu nakala tollu.
Dañ la dee jox ticket.
They used to give you a ticket.
Nga wàcca nga dem si vendor si.
From there, you go down to the vendors.
Soo joxee vendor si ticket ñu fay la sa xaalis.
When you issue the ticket to a vendor, your money he paid you the monies.
Soo paree nga égaat si kaw nga dem si market master bi.
From there, you go to the market master.
Nga enter si sa Cashbook bi nga jox ko moom mu verify.
Then enter it into a Cashbook and give it to him and for him to verify.
Soo paree foofu nga dem si Cashier bi.
From
Nga jox ko
there, you proceed to the cashier.
nga jox ko xaalis bi.
Give him, hand over the monies to him.
Su nekkee Cashier bi nekkut fa.
If at all the cashier is not there,
Market master bi nga dee jox xaalis
you
bi.
then give your monies to the market master.
Now, if you give the market master the money, do you know from that point what he does with the money? You don't know?
Then a legi su fekkee ne jox nga ko sa market master bi lan la def si xaalis bi ndax xam nga xaalis bi naka la ko dee def.
Ah su nekkee Cashier bi nekkut fa ñun daal lu ñu wax mooy ñu bàyyi xaalis bi si market master bi.
Or if the cashier is not there, all we were told was to deposit the monies with the market master.
Will he give you a receipt?
Ako then soko joxe xaalis nga daf la dee jox receipt.
déedéet du la dee jox receipt donc day taxaw moom mu compter xaalis bi.
No, you are not receipted. You just stand there for him to confirm, count the monies and confirm.
And after that,
Nena ci kaw loolu.
do you have a receipt at any point?
Nena ndaa foofu soo fa jógee dañu la dee jox receipt.
waaw dang dee dem su ko joxee cashier bi su joxee xaalis bi cashier bi daf la dee bindal receipt.
When the monies are submitted to the cashier will issue a receipt for you.
So you are given a GTR receipt for every collection.
Nena kon collection boo munta def GTR lañ la dee jox.
Wow.
Yes.
Against your collection.
Pour nga def sa collection.
Wow, receipt bi dañ ko dee tay si Cashbook bi.
Yes, we used to just attach the receipt on the cash.
Okay. Now, who was your market master?
Nena kan mo nekkoon sa market master?
Mustafa John.
Mr.
Mustafa John.
Mustafa John.
John. And how many cashiers were there in the country when you were there?
Nena bi fa nekkee ñaata cashier ñoo fa nekkoon?
Benn moo fa nekkoon.
Only one.
The name?
Nutra.
Umi Jai.
Umi Jai.
Do you know whether she's still there as a cashier?
Ndax xam nga ndax mu foofu ba léegi wala déet?
Déedéet nekkaatut fa mu ngi cancel.
No, she's not there. She's now at council.
So she was the cashier stationed at the market.
Nena kooku mu nekkoon cashier bi nga xam ne mu ngi si marché bi.
Balaa moom am na ku fa nekkoon.
Before her, there was someone.
And what's the name of the person?
Nena kooku nutra.
Alhaji Sow.
Alhaji Sow.
So these cashiers are stationed in the market.
Nena kon cashier yi si marché bi lañ nekkoon cashier yooyu.
Waaw waaye Alhaji Sow ak tan moom nekkaatut fa.
But Alhaji Sow right now he is no more there.
Okay. So now when you were now moved to license,
Nena we lay yóbbee license.
what is the process there? What is the structure?
Nena loolu naka la loolu di demee balaa ñu yóbbu la foofu.
No. How do you collect revenue at that?
Nena foofa naka nga dee jotee lembo?
Dañ la dee jox GTR.
You are given a GTR.
Nga dem si field bi ku nekk da nga am zone.
Everybody has to have your own zone.
Léegi soo.
Go ahead.
Léegi soo demee si zone bi.
When you go to your zone.
Vendors yi suñ la fayee dong leen dee jox receipt.
Whenever they are paid, you give them receipts.
Léegi soo delloo si office bi pour def payment.
When you come back to the office to make your payment or submission.
Donc they enter si sa Cashbook bi.
You first record it or enter it in the Cashbook.
Soo paree nga dem audit office.
From there, you go to the audit office.
ñoom tamit ñu verify yàlla.
For them to do the verification.
Soo paree nga dem si cashier bi nga fay sa xaalis bi.
And from there, you proceed to the cashier and pay your monies.
Léegi soo fayee si cashier bi moom tam dafa dee bindal receipt mu tayal ko si sa Cashbook.
After paying these monies to the cashier, he will receipt to you and attach the receipt to your Cashbook.
Now you're not given any invoice to issue to this to the people you collect the license from?
Then another business is tomato invoicing. I have ne dangle kore jonyo have ne ñoo leen war a fay.
Déedéet suñ manager bi moo dee joxe invoice.
No, it's our manager who used to issue invoice.
And who is your manager?
Then I mooy kat.
Pa Modou Ndaw.
Pa Modou Ndaw.
Pa Modou Ndaw.
Yes.
How many of you in the license unit?
Na yépp ñaata nekk si license unit.
How many of you in your zone?
Wala sa zone bi ñaata yéen ñaata fa nekk.
Ku nekk da nga am sa zone.
Each of us have a zone.
So what is your zone?
Did
you cover?
Fan mooy zone sa zone wi.
Dafa des rek every year ku nekk dañ la dee jox zone dañ dee change.
It happens every year. You need to be changed to a different zone.
So you know the zone you've covered for 2021, 2022.
Then I kon xam nga si zone bi nga nekkoon 2020 and at 2021, 2022.
Wow.
Yes.
What was the zone for 2021?
Then 2021, what zone lang nga nekkoon?
2021 liberation laa nekkoon.
So I was at the liberation.
Liberation. 2022?
2022.
Picton.
Now, are you given a list? Do you know all the businesses that are supposed to pay license for each zone? Do you have?
Then I kon dem nga wala xam nga place yi nga xam ne ñoo war a fay license.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, how do they normally pay? check or cash payment?
naka lañ day fay da check wala dañ la day joxaat.
am na ñu la day jox xaalis am na ñu la day jox check.
Some pays you cash, some pays you check.
Okay. And you also have separate revenue collectors for rates and taxes as well.
Yeah, def nga about rates and taxes.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, and you've explained the process that after going to internal audit, you now go to the cashier and make a payment.
Nee na wax nga fi ne ni ngeen dee doxalee mooy soo jógee si internal audit booba nga dee dem si cashier nga def fay bi.
Wow.
Yes.
But you guys don't go to the bank.
Nee na mbaa danga dem bank.
They did.
No.
Is it an instruction that you should pay the money to the cashier?
Nee na xanaa loolu carte la bi nga xam ne dañ la ko wax pour soo leen di fay ngeen fay xaalis si cashier bi.
And not to the bank, no?
Loolu bul leen ko yóbbu bank.
They did. ñun si cashier bi lañ dee fay cashier bi moo dee bank.
No, we used to submit our monies to the cashier. It's the cashier we used to make bank.
Now, we will examine your cash books.
Nee na léegi loolu am na lu def dara lu pour seet sa book si sa Cashbook si.
And then we will call you back.
Nee na ci kaw loolu suñ ko seetee dañ la awaat.
But before that,
Nee na wala booba.
you had an issue of a cash suppression.
Nee na am na fii loo xam ne xaalis boo xam ne daal xaalis bi jotu nga ko waaye kenn xamut fu mu jaar. Cash suppression.
$4,900.
Nee na njëg bi dem na ba ñeneenti junni juróom ñeneenti téeméer.
And it's captured in the National Audit Report for 2020-21.
nga xam ne fekkaas xatim 2021 demee ko 2022.
What do you have to say about
Nee na léegi yow loo am pour leeral.
xaalis boobu man dama toog.
It happened that morning I was sitting.
Fraud squad mi call ma.
I was called by the fraud squad.
léegi bi ma demee foofu ñu ne ma danga am suppression of 4,900.
When I went there, I was informed or told that I have a suppression of 4,900.
ma ne leen loolu naka la mun a nekkee parce que man yëguma loolu.
I then said to them, how does that happen? Because I'm not aware of that.
léegi si la ma ki ma fa fekka.
The person I met there,
mu ne ma léegi yow am na receipt buñ fi amee xaaral ñu won la ko ndax diñ ko xàmmee.
then he said to me, we have some receipts here. Let us show you the receipts, whether you recognize them.
mu génnee receipt bi nekka receipt biñ tay si suma Cashbook bi.
There he pulled out a receipt, and those receipts are receipts that were attached to my Cashbook.
léegi ma ne ko lii suma receipt la man maa fay xaalis bi si cashier bi mu receiptal ma ko.
I said, yeah, these are my receipts, and I paid the monies to the cashiers. He issued this receipts to me.
mu ne ma ndax yow fay nga xaalis bi.
He then asked me whether I have paid the monies.
ma ne ko waaw parce que receipt bi moo nekka nii.
I answered in the positive and said to him, these are the receipts.
mu ne ma kon yow amul problème mun ngaa dem parce que lii issue cashier bi la kon moom moo bank $100 4,900 bi moom moo ko téye.
Then he said to me that, hey, you can go. This is not your issue now. It's the cashier's issue because I know he hold the monies for $1,900.
Who is the cashier?
Umi Dabo.
My cashier.
Umi Dabo.
Umi Dabo.
Umi Dabo.
Yes.
Right. Thank you. That's all you say.
Nena loolu rek nga wax.
léegi baala leen ma dafa am lu ko na wax tuuti.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I want to say something.
léegi ñun buñ jógee foofu dañ toog ñu dégg si air bi ne.
From there came, we were sitting, and luckily, we had it over the air.
ñun dañ jël xaalis so dañu war a toogloo ñu déglu leen ba ñoom saay buñ paree.
We have taken monies, and they need to make us sit, not go to work until they are ready.
te ñun understand loolu naka la demee so ñun amuñ benn idea si loolu.
You may want to speak for yourself.
We nena soy wafi mun na neka dasa bopa ngay wala nakala.
No, I am asking her to speak for herself.
Nena feel ko gamoy yaw soy wanga wa usambir bulwa kene yaw sambir.
waa loolu léegi loolu man xaw ma nu mu demee parce que xaalis bi dañ ma ko laaj te fay naa ko.
Don't understand how does it happen because I was asked about the monies and I paid the monies.
Who asked you to sit home?
Nena kan mola nga tok si kër gi.
dañu jot ay letter. letter yu jógee si fii.
We were given letters. Those
Ministry.
letters are from the ministry.
Do you have a copy of the letter?
Nena am nga copy letter.
si suma téléphone bi laa ko amee nataal bi moom isi waale wu ko.
I don't come along with it. I just have it through my telephone.
You can copy it and then you can hand over to the camera or you come back.
Then I'm going to copy sa camera while I'm going. Okay, that's great.
And that's all for this witness.
Madam Sanya,
And I have Sanya.
in 2023, which zone were you collecting?
And at 2023, ban zone na continue lepo.
Liberation.
Okay, you went back to liberation because in 2021 you were in liberation, right?
Then adanga delo fo waske lumu wane mo 2021 liberation ngade.
Wow.
Dang fadelo, yes.
Now, you said you did not have a cash book and that the entries were electronic. So we want to see a copy of your entries for January 2023, from 1st of January to 31st.
Nena wanga fine ati 2023 amlo on Cashbook luta moe danga odi use digital nena legi lumia na buga moe ka jo ñu copy wala printer bi nga ne bobu nga ne ko di doal digital 2023 joge ko January 1st of January be
31st of January.
31st
to the 31st.
Very well. January mo ame for 1st of January to 31st of January.
You receipt rek lañ ñu daal jox.
We do have receipts. We are issued with receipts.
How are you issued the receipt?
Nena naka la ñu nate joxe receipt.
Dañ dee yóbbu xaalis bi si cashier bi.
You take the money to the cashier.
You did not have anywhere where you made entries?
Nena amno fen fi nga am ne fofu nga dee binda.
They did.
No.
We want to have the records of those receipts, how much you collected from that January 1st to 31st.
Nena legi lum jana buga fi moy.
And we will get to know what sort of electronic, when the people handling it come before us. But you provide us with the information, how much you collected. Whether it's through receipt or through entry or through a form, so that we know what you have collected from 1st of January to 31st, 2023.
Nena legi lu ñu soxla fi moy nga dem nga jox ñu entry wala records yi nga xam ne jotu nga ko bak bi nga dugal. Moy receipt la dan halis la nga record ñu ko yépp jóge ko January 1st ba January 31st.
Waa baax na su ma demee naa ko si.
Yes, when I go back, I will do that.
So please endeavor to bring it on Thursday.
And
the documents that you wanted to present to the committee. Madam Sanya, we will call you back. For today, you are discharged. Please call the next.
Good afternoon, Madam Witness. Good afternoon, Madam Witness. Welcome Please, Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters. For the witness, what is your religion? What is your religion? Now speak into the mic. I say, what is your religion? Religion. Can you speak into the mic, please? Look at the way I'm holding the mic. Hold it like this. You will be able to speak into the mic. In which language do you wish to make your testimony? Well, do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation? Which one do you want to do? You want to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation? You will swear by the Holy Quran. Okay, Madam Chair, the witness was to swear by the Holy Quran. Hold the Holy Quran and then repeat after me. I, they either gay, do swear that I'll speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to first please.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can I please properly address you, whether Miss or Mrs.?
Mrs.
Mrs. Mrs. Gay, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Council, you may proceed.
Good afternoon. Mrs. Gay, please tell the commission your full name.
They Ida Gay.
They Ida Gay are my names.
Where do you live?
Banjo.
Banjul. I reside.
Since when did you join Banjul City Council?
Nena kanga do really get Banjul City Council.
January 3rd, 2011.
2011, January 3rd.
When were you appointed?
Nena kanya nga jël.
A revenue collector.
A revenue collector.
As in when? Which year were you appointed?
Nena ban at lañ la jëlon liggéey.
January 3rd.
3rd of January
2011.
2011.
Do you have your appointment letter?
Nena am nga appointment letter. Yes, I do.
Do you have your confirmation letter as well?
Nena am nga confirmation letter tam. Full confirm.
Were you confirmed?
Yes, but I did not have that one.
I do. What unfortunate, I could not be able to lay hands on that one here.
Okay, you can note it down to bring it.
Nena nga dal ko binda furu show them able fate nga dal ko iswa denga. Very well.
Now, how were you appointed?
Nena naka lañ la jëlon liggéey wi.
Dama apply.
I do apply.
How did you know about the post?
Nena naka nga xamé né amna liggéey amna ñu dañ soxla liggéey ka.
Dama don binda rek dama don apply rek.
I was just applying.
Okay. Now, do you remember making a statement with the investigators?
Nena ma mun nga fatale ko né mus nga joy ay kadu investigators lu ñoy wax statement.
Statement, yeah.
Investigators ñu nekk fi musuñu la offi ñu lay dacce dara mu bind ko muy statement.
Wow.
Yes, I do.
You will shown your statement.
Nena nañ la ko won da mun nga ko rañé da mom la wala dit.
You can confirm the content and the details on it.
Nena nga sét luñ fa nekk da sa kadu la wala dit.
Wow.
Yes.
Recognize the statement?
Nena xamé nga ko.
Wow.
Wow, yes, I do.
And that's your signature on it?
Nena bi sa signé la ya ko signé.
Wow, Marcos.
Yes, this is my signature.
Ma'am Chair, we apply to tender the appointment letter as a revenue collector addressed to the witness, Mrs. Ida Sukai Gay, dated 3rd January 2011, signed by the CEO and copied the Lord Mayor as well. But first, Madam Gay, you're also called Ida Sukai?
Nena legally dañ la dé o Ida Sukoy.
Wow, who is my nickname?
Yes, that's my nickname.
What's on your ID?
Nena lan mo nekk sa ID card.
Ndey Ida Gay.
Ndey Ida Gay.
But at BCC, you're known as Ida Sukai Gay.
Then our busy either sugar guy
Wow.
Yes.
While
But
the madam put affidavit to ma join ko.
when
Because most people see if they are the game of an
when I make an affidavit and join them because all the papers with my names they are in they either gay.
Okay, you can provide us with the affidavit so that we can have that because on your statement we have they either gay and on this appointment letter is either suka gay.
And according to the forunga Japan you see affidavit go parce que ñaari tur ñoo feeñ fii sa statement bi day either gay waaye si sa employment letter bi boobu lu mu fa nekk mooy day suka gay.
I'll take that again. Madam Chair, we apply to tender the appointment letter appointment as a revenue collector dated 3rd January 2011 and the statement of the witness they either gay dated 4th December 2024 all into evidence as an exhibit.
The statement dated the 4th of December 2024 made by the witness, Ndai Aidagay, and a letter dated the 3rd of January 2011 with reference with reference 1 stroke BCC stroke P stroke 7 stroke G in brackets 21, addressed to Aida Suka Gay, 36A Lancaster Street, Banjul, with the subject appointment as revenue collector, and it is signed by the acting CEO. It is copied to the Lord Mayor and acting director of finance. These two documents are related together as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/BCC/NIG/001.
As the commission pleases. Madam Gay, did you note down to provide affidavit of change of name?
Affidavit of change of name.
Now take us through your educational journey.
Ena legi sa janga fu door ak fa nga em.
Gambia.
Into the mic, please, Madam Gay.
Gambia High School.
I just graduated from Gambia High School.
Now, as a revenue collector, where exactly do you collect revenue?
Then I want to yo lemponga de jil. Mune fan ga de collect revenue.
The
market.
From whom do you get these ticket books?
Then sa ticket books bi kan mo la ko de jo?
Mustafa John.
Mustafa Job.
How many ticket books will he give you in a day?
Then ñata ticket books la la jo bes bi.
Léegi-léegi ñu jox la benn dafa des si zone buñ la dee yóbbu.
Sometimes give you one, but it depends on the zone you are taken to.
You've been rotating. You're not stationed at one zone.
No.
Kon dafa do de nekk si benn zone dañ la dee transfer mooy rotate.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, how much will you make normally in a day?
Nena kon bés bi ñaata nga dee jot.
Dafa des léegi-léegi nga dem doo fa fekka vendor bi léegi-léegi mun ngaa nekk 1,100.
Sometimes
si nga dem mu wàcca léegi-léegi vendor yi ñu ngi fa fekkoon démba ñëwuñ.
Sometimes you go there and find vendors and you may be lucky to have 1,100. But sometimes when you go, it depends. You cannot find other vendors, so it might be less.
And have you been recording these transactions?
Nena yo idan ko ndi binde.
Waa dañ ko dee binda si suñu
Yes, used to write it on the Cashbook.
And who do you submit the money to?
Nena hals bi si kan nga ko dee yóbbu.
suñ jógee si suuf dañ dee dem mu jox ñu cash mu jox ñu book.
When we go in the morning, we go and take the books.
Yes, ñu wàcca si suuf.
When we go down,
ñu dem liggéey suñ paree ñu éegaat si kaw.
we go and work. From work, we come and just go
ñu dem si
upstairs.
market master bi.
We go to the market master.
ñu jël suñ cash book si ñu enter ko.
Take our cash book, enter them.
Then ñu jox ko mu verify ko.
Then it will be given to him for verification.
pare ñu demaat si cashier bi ñu jox ko xaalis.
From there, we go back to the cashier and deposit the money.
suñ fa fekkut cashier bi.
Unfortunately, if you don't find the cashier there,
ñu delluwaat si market master bi.
then we go back to the market master.
mu confirm xaalis bi.
And confirm the monies.
mu def ko si book bi si suñ cash book bi.
And record it or put it in our cash book.
ba cashier bi ñu mu jox ko mu receipt ñu.
Unless until the cashier came and the monies will be given to the cashier and you will be receipted.
Now, who gave you that instructions that if you cannot find the cashier, you should give it to the market master?
Then I can more than your digal bugune, so let them si cashier be fake let go for get that the johals we said market master.
dañu wax ne buñ ñibbee xaalis.
We were told not to go with monies.
That's understandable. Who said that? Who gave you the instructions to not give the money to the cashier?
Lol mo leer na wa lu moy laajte moy kan mo leen jot digal boobu ne xaalis bi ngeen jox ko market master bi soo leen fekkut cashier bi foofu.
léegi-léegi cashier bi daf dee dem banque mu late comme time wàcca jot. loolu moo dee
Madam Gay, you're not getting the question. Who gave you the instructions to be giving the money to the market master?
Nee na kan moo la jox digal waaye moo leen dee jox digal ne su fekkee ne cashier ne ko fa ngeen dal di jox xaalis bi.
market master bi si boppam.
Is the market master himself.
He gave you the instructions that you should submit monies to him in the absence of the cashier.
Nee na moo leen jox digal ne soo leen fa fekkut wala cashier su fa nekkut ngeen jox ko xaalis.
Wow.
Yes.
And for the purpose of the records, who is the market master?
Nee na kan mooy market master.
Mustapha John.
Mustapha John.
Okay. Now, how often do you go for auditing?
Nee na auditing kañ nga dee dem auditing.
kañ.
Nga dee dem si audit. Pour ñu audit la.
suñ liggéeyee ba pare rek la ñoo dem ñu audit.
Anytime we close for work, we go for auditing.
If that's every day.
Nee na loolu kon bis bu nekk.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, do you have your cash books from 2018 to 2023?
Nee na am nga sa cash book jóge ko 2018 ba daaw bi 2023.
déedéet maa ngi amee cash book 2021 2022 laa indiwaale.
I have in cash book I have is from 2021 to 2023.
2022.
2022.
Where is the cash book from 2018, 2019, and 2020?
Then another cash book 2018, 2019, and 2020.
You moved to office me.
I left them at the office.
Why did you leave them at the office?
And I looked at it, the violence office.
Did how more one year them go in the one? In the one.
I don't have the understanding that I may come along with them. All I thought it was only this one.
Okay, you can note that down as well. You provide your cash book from 2018 to 2023, but for now, you can just provide us with the ones you're having.
Then a lady come linga na lak mo munga dugal mo legi lu des mo 29, 18, 19, 20. So they may nga dal di issue ani kita. Well. Let's see. Story. Yes,
This is the only book containing 2021 and 2022?
Then I book 2021, 2022.
Wow.
Yes.
But Madam Gay, the collection for 2021 on this book starts in February.
Then I was also said 2021 la door. Why very February la door?
market.
Yes, that was it. The time I was deployed to the market.
Prior to being deployed to the market, where were you?
In Abalanyo Bula Marse phone
license.
I was at license.
Then you can provide us with your license collections book as well.
In a con Ngajapal see license collection book.
You're still at the daily markets unit?
Wow.
Yes.
Also, the collection for 2022 stopped on this book, stopped in February 2022.
Yana 22 tameja lita sibu bi fum to fola fum February 2022.
Why dafa fekk bi mu fees waaye maa ngi am beneen tamit mu.
Yes, that happens. The book have been exhausted, but I have another one.
You can note that down and bring the completion of 2022 and 2023 since you're still at the market.
Nena belegi kon nga binde ko pour nga baña faté so ñew guys walé bi 2022 ak 2023 comme wax nga ne ya ci marché bi.
Waaw, 2023 digital bi lañ doon use.
But 2023 we were using digital.
Okay, got the completion of 2022 then.
Okay.
From completion of 2022.
Yes, from it starts at February 22nd, so from March.
Nena February 2022 nena legi kon fi ngay commencé moy March la wara commencé li nga wara is. Very well.
Ma'am Chair, we apply to tender the cash book of the witness, Mrs. Ndai Ida Gay, from 22nd of February 2021 to 22nd of February 2022 into evidence as an exhibit.
The cash book maintained by the witness covering the period from the 22nd of February 2021 to the 22nd of February 2022 is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is marked as LTC/BCC/NIG/002. We will come back after the break.
As the commission please.